I think I'm the only one left. The noises have stopped. I want to look outside, but I know I can't. I'm safe, but only for now. I'm sure the hunger will get to me before what outside does. Maybe I'll open the door and walk outside just to spare myself. I would have done it a long time ago, if it hadn't been for the noises. There are no weapons in the house. I'm running out of options. It all started a week ago. Crazy, isn't it? How things can go so well wrong in just 1 week. Everything started out so normal. I had breakfast, I went to the market, I visited Bonbon at work. I worked on my novel. My novel. I guess no pony is ever going to read it. It wasn't anything special anyway. Just Lyra, her heartstrings and her crazy conspiracy theories with all the nonsense I've believed over the years. You'd think I would have just seen this coming. Not just for my sake, but for Bonbon. It's ironic. Maybe if I spent less time chasing ghosts and more time paying attention to the world around me, I would have been able to save her. I was listening to the radio. I think most of us were. I don't like to think about the ones who weren't. The ones who didn't know anything was wrong until they started hearing the sirens. I'm sure a lot of them went outside to check. That's how it got them. But I was lucky. I was in the kitchen, listening to Colochurola's latest hit while I made dinner. Nothing fancy, just some carrot stew and radish salad for my beautiful, talented, hard-working mare friend. I thought I'd surprise her with a home-cooked meal for once. I was in the middle of chopping carrots when the radio suddenly burst into static. I automatically searched for the dial without looking, thinking it was just a case of a bad reception or something. Imagine my surprise when the static faded and I hear a voice. A voice was coming from the radio, an emergency broadcast I assumed, but looking back, I'm not sure what that was. I think it was something else entirely. Something otherworldly that I'm never going to understand, as surreal and unexplainable as what's outside right now. Don't go outside. Don't open your curtains. Don't look at it. Don't let its light touch you. Just for those 4 phases over and over again. At the time I didn't recognize the voice. I still don't, but I have a feeling I would have. Nothing made sense when I first heard that broadcast, and nothing made sense now. I don't even know why I'm writing this. I just found out this old journal in the basement, and I decided to tell my story. Oh right, the basement. That's where I am right now. It's the only place in town that doesn't have any windows. I'm not sure if that even matters anymore, but I like to think it does because I'm not dead yet. Not dead from what's out there anyway. There's no food left and my magic can only sustain me for so long. It's funny, I didn't even know why my magic could do that. Maybe the only reason I've survived this long is because I'm a unicorn? Maybe if Bonbon had been a unicorn, she'd still be here with me. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be rambling like this, but it makes me feel better. It makes me feel so normal. About 10 minutes later after the emergency broadcast, I started hearing screams. I somehow didn't connect the two at first, but then I remembered the voice on the radio had said about not going outside. Not about looking at it, but about opening your curtains. It took a while for me to realize that some of them had gone outside. I don't know why they did it. Maybe they didn't believe in the voice in the radio. Maybe they didn't hear it. I don't know, but the screams. Sweet Celestia, the screams. I didn't see what happened to them. I just heard the screams. The radio works, but only if I boost the signal with my magic. Otherwise, it'll be just saying emergency broadcast over and over again. But sometimes I would hear snippets of ponies talking about what happened. I listened and I was able to piece together what was happening, but still made no fucking sense. The stuff on the radio hosts were saying was completely insane. They were talking about how the sun never went down and ponies started going outside and how did it do something to them. The light of the sun was doing something to the ponies that were outside. And when they were all the ponies who looked, the ones who opened their curtains to their blinds to see what was going on, melted. Their eyes melted. They melted or burned up or something. A known amount of magic could protect them. Some ponies tried to go for help. They would bundle up as much protective gear as possible because they thought it would protect them. But it didn't. It didn't matter now how many layers of armor they wore or how many proactive spells they cast on themselves. The sun always got to them. I kept telling myself that the princesses would come and that they would show up and fix everything. But I'm not sure anymore. Every day I listen to the radio and I never hear Princess Celestia. I never hear Princess Twilight saying everything's going to be okay. I don't think any pony is coming to rescue us. I held out hope for the first 3 days, but it's been a week and the princesses haven't shown up. Or maybe they did. Maybe those screams I heard yesterday were the princesses arriving to save the day, only to end up like every pony else who stepped outside. I'm getting tired now. I'd want to write more, but there's nothing else for me to say. I hope some pony finds his journal, but I doubt it. I don't think any pony is alive out there. Every pony is either trapped in their homes or dead. But if some miracle there is some pony still alive, and they come across his journal, please listen to the emergency broadcast. Don't go outside, don't open your curtains, don't look at it. Don't let its light touch you. I love you, Bonbon. Lyra.
What's up, my pretties? It's the Lion Queen here. I want to appreciate you all for tuning into this video, and I do appreciate you guys supporting my video by giving this video likes and stuff. If you really enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you're new, ring the bell for notifications to when I upload so that way you guys will get updated for whenever I upload. If you want to follow me on Twitter or DeviantArt, feel free to leave a follow on those if you are interested in following me on those socials. If you want to support my backup channel, known as Miss Dark Shigo, feel free to subscribe to it, as a link to that will also be in the About page section. And with that being said, and that being the case, thank you so much for watching, my pretties, and as always, stay pretty.